Hi, so in today's 12 days of Christmas project, I'm going to show you how to make these key fobs. Now, I think this has got to be the easiest thing I've ever showed how to make on my YouTube channel. Basically, what you need is one of these key fob accessory items. Now, I got mine off the internet and I thought I was buying from a UK seller, but I think they actually came from China. But depending on where you are, you might be able to get them in haberdashery shops or that kind of thing. But basically, if you search in the internet, I think I Googled key fob fastening or key fob accessories, something like that. And this is what I got. You're going to need a scrap of fabric, a pair of pliers, and you need a piece of fabric that measures 12 inches long by 4 inches wide, and I put a piece of stiffening on mine as well. You probably don't have to, but it does actually make it feel a bit more substantial. So my stiffening was 11 inches by 3. I ironed it on to the wrong side of my fabric. I folded my fabric in half, ironed it, opened it out, and then folded each outside edge to that fold, ironed it again, and then folded it in half. So you end up with a 1 inch by 12 inch strip. And then I'm just going to sew all the way down close to the edge on both sides. So I've got my machine threaded up with white thread, and I'm just using a basic straight stitch. And I'm lining the edge of the fabric up with the edge of my presser foot, and I've got the needle as far over to the right as possible so that I get quite close. I'll try and show you on this one I've already done. I'm quite close to either edge. And that's all there is to the sewing part of it. So now I'm just going to trim off the threads on the end. So that's how it's looking now. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And by cutting your iron-on interfacing a bit shorter, it's not as thick as at this end, at the raw edge end where you're going to attach it to your holder. So now I'm just going to bring this in. You can take the ring off if you want, but when I did this one, I left it on. But what I did do, I lined up the two edges together and I just used a clip. You could pin it just to kind of hold it together to give me, you know, an extra helping hand, if you like. So you've got teeth in here, so you're going to put the raw ends into the clamp and make sure it's all lined up. And then I wrapped a bit of scrap fabric around the end so that I wasn't clamping onto the metal. And then I turned it around, put the fabric on the other side and clamped from the other side. And you want to press quite firmly, and that's why I would use scrap of fabric so that you're not scratching your hardware. I can take that clip off now and just go back in. And that's it, all done. Key ring with a fob. You could, you know, put it on your wrist with your keys on. put it in your bag like this. It just makes your keys a little bit easier to find, I think, when you've got something like this on. So that's the two of them, both made with a little bit of, you know, keyring hardware and some scraps of fabric. So I hope you like the project. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't already do so. Make sure you've got the bell notification icon switched on YouTube, and that way you'll get notified when I do upload a video. And I'll see you in the next project. Thank you.